Region 10 Chairman Sharma Soloman has described the Linden visit by President Donald Ramotar as a mere photo opportunity. Sharma, who is leading the people of Linden in negotiations with the government, was not informed that the president was visiting the community. Member of Parliament Vanessa Kissoon said the action of the president amounted to disrespect, since he could have extended the rule of courtesy associated with such visits.
Up until yesterday, we weren't aware that the president was going to be visiting Linden, so that any arrangements could have been made. In fact, we left those discussions, those negotiations, without any understanding of a visit for Linden today. In fact, we've always said to the president that he's the president of Guyana. He can go wherever he'd like to go. And as such, we have never said if he should or should not go to Linden. What we would have done before, when he had indicated he wanted to go to Linden, was to sense the vibes on the ground and to say whether it was conducive for him to go to Linden based on what was happening on the ground.
They went in like a thief in the night, and the regional body or the officials were not informed, especially the regional chairman, and we must take note of that. This kind of behavior must cease. If you're going to have a delegation visiting the region, the rules are, or you're supposed to at least let the regional chairman and the regional representatives or body know.
While Sharma said that negotiations seemed to be advancing, he said Lindeners would not budge on outstanding issues, namely that any return to normalcy would include asking the security forces to leave the town.
I was there on Sunday when an officer in the khaki uniform who used indecent language to the females. We were standing there. In fact, they didn't recognize me because I had a cap. And they were, this guy said, look, I would bulldoze people so-and-so houses. I don't want to use the language. And he would shoot so-and-so people. And this officer speaking, they want the women to move. And they were saying that, y'all move, y'all so-and-so off the streets. And I said to them, this was about 3 or after 3 in the afternoon, why are we being asked to leave the streets when we live here? And why are we not being allowed to walk on the streets? We're not doing anyone anything. Is there a curfew? He said no. But I was told by one police officer, he said that they were there on a mission, and the mission was to clear the streets. And so I asked him if that meant removing people off of the streets. He said no, they were asked to remove the blockages from the roadways so that people can be able to come to Linden. And I don't understand. I would like to know who will be charging these officers.
So we would appreciate that as these talks are going on, there is a cessation in the type of aggression that is being perpetrated against the people of Linden. You would have seen over the past few days, persons are still being shot at. Last night, persons were still being shot at. You see in the type of aggression being demonstrated against the residents in terms of young men are being harassed and their constitutional rights are being violated. You can't walk the streets in Linden at the moment after certain hours. No curfew has been declared, but indirectly a curfew has been declared because young men are being searched. Young women, I was reported yesterday, a young woman was locked up and she was walking the streets. Likewise, young men are being locked up and harassed for walking the streets after a certain hour in the evening.
The Region 10 officials expressed alarm that even though residents are the ones who identified the alleged arsonist in the burning down of the school in the town, the police are claiming they do not have evidence to charge him. That notwithstanding, the Region 10 chairman said the people of Linden are determined to rebuild the 1 Mile primary school, and that work would start this Sunday. For Capital News, Neil Marks.